C+. Now, your level of expectation, I think, has to factor into this. So the Reds in the first 97 games of the season have been what I think most of us thought they were going to be. You know, for me at least, I think many share this, perhaps you do as well. Thought the Reds were going to have pretty good starting pitching this season. The Reds have had pretty good starting pitching. Thought the Reds would be a team that offensively was average at best. The Reds offensively this year have been average at best. They haven't exceeded expectations. They haven't fallen woefully short of expectations. They've been neither great or awful. They've not really gone on a long winning streak. Their longest winning streak this year is 5 games. They haven't gone on a season-cratering losing streak. Their biggest losing streak this year, 4 games. They haven't gotten swept. I add the plus to the C for this reason, that they have found a way to hang in the race. And again, they're in the race. We could debate how long they'll stay in it. We can either express skepticism or hope that they will end up winning this race and finishing in the playoffs. As currently constructed, my guess is that doesn't happen. But they've at least not torpedoed. They've at least not cratered. They've at least not fallen off the map, despite some players who we thought were going to have big seasons not having big seasons. I think we all hope to God that Matt McClain can be better in the proverbial second half than he was in the first. He needs to be. He hits second for this team. He was a guy that 2 years ago we said was their best player. He hasn't been even close. They have survived Matt McClain being kind of a disappointment. They have survived not getting great production from the corner infield spots. Jeimer Candelario was supposed to be this team's everyday third baseman. Didn't happen. Noelvi Marte has been terrific, and we have to spend some time on him today, but he didn't start the season in the big leagues, understandably so, and he missed a stretch because of injury. The CES thing is a problem. It's a problem for him, and it's a problem for this team. He has given the Reds almost nothing. I said almost because he has had his moments. So that's been a problem. It hasn't created the team. Hunter Green has missed a ton of time. I have no remote idea when you could reasonably guess when Hunter Green's going to pitch again, but he's been hurt. It's been hurt more than he's been healthy. The Reds have not allowed that to torpedo their season. So I give them the plus because they have hung in there and remained relevant, and they're at least within somewhat striking distance of the last wild card spot, despite the fact that they've had all these different things go wrong this season. It's got to get better. It's got to get better. Some of those individual players must perform better. The construction of the roster must be better. Hopefully the trade deadline has something to say about that. We will see. But I guess the question that I have is this, and the phone lines are open at 513-749-1530. They're setting an 83.5 win pace. Now, I know we didn't all agree the Reds were going to win 83 games, but the official position of this show was that the Reds this season had an 83-win team. You know, because I think my take was they're going to win between 79 and 83 games. And then somebody called the show and said, that's a cop-out, pick a number. And I said, fine, I'll go in the high end of that 83. 83 and 79. Now, 83 and 79 is okay. It's not good enough. They're not going to get to the postseason with 83 wins, or at least I don't think they will. Well, the pace they're setting right now at 50 and 47 is an 83.5 win pace. So maybe they're slightly exceeding it. The question is, how do they accelerate their pace? How do they go from team that's in contention and not that far from a wild card spot to a team that's playing beyond game 162? And how do they do it with the team as currently constructed, with their flaws, with their assets? How do they do it combining what they have with what they can get at the deadline? And how do they do this while they face what is right now the most difficult remaining schedule in the sport?